PASO started in 2005 serving 2 counties, doing prenatal education with small groups of women around a table in a conference room. Now we serve around 6,000 individuals a year from 29 different counties. We serve approximately 200 organizations, helping them develop better programs, more effective services for our growing Latino population. And this population continues to grow. We know that there are more families that need to be reached, more families that need services. In addition, there are more and more organizations that are reaching out saying, hey, you guys have a bridge into the Latino community that we don't have and we need that. Can you help us understand how to better serve them?
Gracias a PASOS, hoy los hospitales ofrecen material informativo en español. Si no fuese por PASOS, todavía esos cambios no se dieran. Se va creando eso, vamos abogando, vamos haciendo cambios, de que, por ejemplo, los intérpretes en los hospitales no solamente tienen que interpretar, tienen que conocer las barreras y desafíos que nuestras familias enfrentan cada día.
I see PASOS as continuing to be a very important bridge between the Hispanic community and other organizations and institutions and agencies that have a responsibility to provide services to that particular population. I also think that they need to continue to be an active voice in support of the Hispanic community and looking at what types of programs and services could best meet the need of that growing population across the state, both at the individual person and family level, especially with children. I think that we're seeing that is one of the most rapidly growing parts of our population are children with a Hispanic or Latino background, and I think PASOS does a really good job of working with families and connecting with the children, making sure that they have an environment where they can have the maximum opportunity for good health and well-being and development.
So I know that our early childhood services are going to grow, that there's a big need to expand our early childhood services across the state. There are some counties where 25% of the population under 5 is Latina. That's huge. So as these children begin to grow and get into our school system and their parents are looking for a way to make sure that they're successful and they can have every resource and every opportunity possible, those families are reaching out to us with questions, with needs, and wanting to really connect in a way that puts their child in the best position possible. We may be able to expand some of our health offerings to address issues of chronic disease and to continue to address social determinants of health, things like economic security and issues of violence. But we'll also expand on the other end, which is helping to make sure that all organizations in our state that have resources and services to offer can do them in a way that really makes sense to our Latino population.
Por ejemplo, yo estoy enferma y no sé cómo ir, a dónde ir. PASOS me dice a mí, mire, no congestione el servicio de emergencias porque usted debe ir primero a donde el médico para que él ya le diga qué tiene que hacer. Pero uno se enferma y en su país usted se va para la emergencia y congestiona el sistema. Ellos no, con PASOS nos ayudamos con las promotoras o con las coordinadoras, con las personas, ellos ayudan en eso. Ayudan a prevenir.
Because we're a newer immigration destination, we don't have the infrastructure in place already. So coming from a place like Texas or California or Florida, other organizations aren't necessarily able to address some of the challenges that we have in South Carolina, but PASOS being a homegrown organization, we really understand the environment that we're working in, and I think that makes us a great partner for making changes.
I mean, the Latino population has been here now for 15, 20 years. They're part of our communities, they're part of our neighborhoods, part of our schools. They're our neighbors, our colleagues, our friends. But there are still many families that don't have the resources that they need to thrive in the way that they really want to. right? And there's still many organizations that have resources that are not able to reach this population effectively. So PASOS is going to continue to work until families are empowered with the information and the skills and the ability to really advocate for themselves and get that information and those resources they want for their families. And so that until all of our organizations here in the state are able to reach out in a culturally appropriate way, at that point, when the families are empowered and have that information and are using their voices to advocate for their needs, and when our organizations are culturally competent and able to reach back out, we won't be needed anymore. We'll be able to go on and do something else.